discovering with no cares, life is so easy. Can I justify being lazy if I'm the skeleton of what I could be? I had enough of the world, always begging me do this, do that, so I'm escaping. Fight or flight is the right to run, or am I falling short of who I should become?
Hey everyone, we are back for the last of our three pre-planned Valentine's themed games, sort of, whatever. This one I'm not sure about it. I was setting it up earlier and I got like 4 different screens warning me like that this game is going to be disturbing. So yeah, if anyone feels disturbed, just turn it off. I don't want you to feel bad watching my stream. I want you to feel happy. Sentinel says it's fine, but Shara says bye. Good. Yeah, after this, I'm gonna have to play something normal, something like yeah, we did lose a jaw face. I don't know, something just like a vanilla shooter, just something to get me back in the groove of normal video games. February's weird and a little more scary than October. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she just don't care. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. She's gonna chase me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Ha ha. I overslept again. I like that. What is it? very sour look she's making with a... If people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Hee. By the way, Ja, have you decided on a club to join yet? Yeah, I'm thinking the sign language club. You seem to already be learning it. Fun fact about Ja, I was actually in the sign language club in like the 2nd grade. Don't remember any of it. What do you do in a sign language club? Well, I mostly talk to the girl that I joined the club to talk to. And I just use words. Yeah, I know. It's a good thing we weren't graded for it, because I probably would have failed. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. I feel like my character's kind of a grump in this game. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Clubs. Sarah wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hit. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. I thought that you could come to my club. There's no way I'm going to join your club. Watch, her face is gonna turn really sour. Meanie. Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature. Yeah, she's got the fingers again. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. Those are pretty tiny hands. I'm not going to comment anymore about tiny hands. Although, her hair is kind of orange. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Well, that's enough to join a club. I mean, they have cupcakes. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sarah is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Nice to meet you too, Girl 1. Seriously, you brought a boy? Boys hate literature. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, what a nice surprise. Nice to see you too, Girl 3. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. Humph. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. She's also the one who made the cupcakes. We were in the same class last year. Hey, I made the cupcakes, I'll get them. Make some tea as well? This is the best club. Okay, are you ready? That's a good smile. That is a I have delicious cupcakes and I'm willing to share smile. Ta-da! What? Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like Not like you made cupcakes? Made them for you or anything. I thought you did say, or you said... Well, maybe. And not just warnings either. I actually had to click that I agreed to play the game in spite of their warnings. So they did due diligence. I'll give them that. I don't know what's ahead of us, but we were warned. And everyone seems so nice. I don't want. Did Dream Daddy have nudity? I don't remember. It had some slightly explicit text, but I don't. Fortunately, I do not remember nudity. Maybe I mentally blocked it. I don't think that was a setting that I chose. I don't. Maybe I just don't remember it. If so, I think it was a good choice. So, what made you consider the literature club? Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so there's even some sign language. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. So I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Ja, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, manga. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. I read a horror book once. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Ugh, I hate horror. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Netsuki? What? What gives you that idea? Here. Looks like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! I'm not cute! Hold on, there's still one problem. I never said I'd join this club. I get the shocked looks across the board. There we go. Oh, the puppy dog eyes. How dare you? You came and you ate our cupcakes, and then you still won't join our club. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. I'm defenseless against these girls. Okay, I've decided then to join the literature club. Alright, now we're gonna get the uplift. Here we go. Yeah! Pretty good. And I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Ja, I look forward to seeing how well you express yourself. Hee hee. With that, the two of us depart the clubroom and make our way home. It's time to write a poem. Pick words that you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem most. I don't even know... What? I don't know enough about them to know what they would like. I'm gonna say... Get Inferno. Tenacious. Mouse. Vertigo. Despise. Adventure. Boop. Strawberry. Daydream. I'm just kind of picking words. I don't. How long does this go on? I don't. Twirl. Puppy. Eternity. Fluffy. Hop. Chocolate. Fireworks. Laugh. Treasure. Hi again, Ja. That seemed less like a poem and more just like a jumble of words. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Yeah, I know. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Sir, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Fingers. Oh, sure. Are you doing the finger count or something? I hope we don't have a death count tonight. Finger count is good. She doesn't do fingers. She always fidgets with her, either her little tie or her hair. Here. Here he reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Picked up a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. Cauldron hands. Ugh. Hearing Natsuki uttered an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. Yeah, usually it's me. Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. It probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. Yeah, I don't know. They're kind of over-exaggerating the stigma of comic books. I'll tell you one thing, Ja. Consider this a lesson from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. It's exceedingly Mo. I don't know what that means. Is that really what it meant, Satno? From the... It was a reference... Oh, wait, here we go. Slang loanword, strong affection mainly towards characters, usually female, in feelings of affection towards any subject. I don't really... Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely a Stooges reference. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these, but since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? What's that supposed to mean? Is there a lot of baking in this manga? Just a coincidence. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. New angle. They just think manga is for kids. Makes me want to punch him in the face. I flip the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. Ah ha ha ha. I totally forgot that happens. Spoilers. So we have a witch, we have a vampire. Already today with today's poems? Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Ah ha ha. Eh? Ah! Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get to this. Or am I more scared of what'll happen if I don't finish it? Yeah, I imagine like anything, it varies. Who should I show my poem to first? What do you guys think? Mel says Yuri. Works for me. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. No way, Shira. I'm playing for keeps. Hey, Burger Queen. Yuri stares at the poem. I forgot to start speaking. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Is it that obvious? I guess that it might be after reading through it. Harsh. So it's that bad, huh? No! Yuri buries her face in her hands. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. This crap. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. But it took you a long time to read. It's a relief that you think my handwriting is pretty. I must have totally missed the point. Alright, so we wanted to talk to Sayori next. Dot dot dot. This is a good poem, Ja. I wanted to see the poem, see how terrible it is. I guess it's not gonna show it to us though. Are you sure this is your first time? Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds this in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Poem. It's a good poem. I want breakfast. Did you wait until this morning to write this? No. No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. Yeah, the last line makes it. I made eggs and toast. It's bad to skip breakfast. We'll just work our way down. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Doki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. You're supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha! Well, it's not great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. You went and ruined it with my poem about chocolate and whatever other words I picked. Thematically, though, thematic chocolate. Irk. Oh, you just don't understand anything, do you? I like this grouchy girl. Atsuki must really hate me or something. Grouchy Chiara. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah. I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Hi, Ja. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Didn't he write Where the Sidewalk Ends? Was that him? Maybe there's somebody else. Oh, okay, it is him. Yeah, I've read that book. I don't know if he has any others, but that's the extent of my Shel Silverstein knowledge. Hole in wall. It could have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this: if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. Phew. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How could it be? How can that be cute? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. So based on that, I'll give you suggestions of my own. First of all, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Ja appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Now, if I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? I like how the circus music that's suddenly playing. I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Ja started showing up. Natsuki? That's a little, this doesn't involve you. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Ja! She's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. It's gonna make me choose one or the other, isn't it? What do you guys think we're gonna have to choose? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Help me, Sayori. Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori. Eh? Unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Stop! I'll make some tea. Fury rushes off. So this is why Sayer is vice president. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How'd you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Yeah, I'd say the same. What they said. That kind of thing happen often? No, no, no. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? Alright, I don't really have a particular objective here, so I'm just picking words that I think are kind of cool. Like socks. I'm saying repeat words. Twirl. Lazy. Doki Doki. I have no idea what it means, but it's the name of the game. Headphones. I'm wearing headphones, so why not? Heartbeat. Fluffy. Hop. Silly. Effulgent. Chocolate. Nibble the chocolate. Boop. Mouse. Email. Flying. Explode. Bouncy. Smile. Awesome. Yep, I did. I must have skipped over Kitty. I don't remember picking it. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. Will you come with me to buy a snack? Heck, what? No, I want snacks. I have my reasons for not wanting snacks. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Eh? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles. Oh, it's gonna be empty. I guess he knows his. He knows her well. She was trying to. Yep, only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming in the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently regret that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But here's one more thing. You're always hungry. I think there's a little bit of a nose right there. It's a nose, right? Tell John to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. You wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. Guilty. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Even though I don't deserve it. Wow! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... a cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Is this a... is this a miracle? She's got her big smile again. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. Why don't you throw me some cookies? I want some cookies. Jeez, just eat it. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Yep, the warning did say self-harm. There we go. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. Mouth full, Sayori trots away to safety. Monica, anyways. Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. How big was the cookie? It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me expectantly. Natsuki takes it from my hands, then quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. She makes a futile hop trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Jeez. Box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles. Wah wah! Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly. There. This girl's gonna break her neck. There we go. See, I can easily do it now. Whoa. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. Natsuki looks like she's just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box. What are you looking at? You perv. The scene turns to chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands, and the books go flying. I got you. The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight onto my chest. Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. She presses her arms straight into me to prop herself up. Ow! Gross! Her fist pounds into my chest. What were you thinking, you sicko? See what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Aha! We finally got to it. It was all Monica. That cute face is hiding the mind of a killer. And one more thing. It seems like your most recent club member is a total perv. So I hope you're happy. Sob. I pick up volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside. We sit in the same spot as last time, and I open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle, repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. My goodness, this is so good, Ja. Especially after yesterday's poem. You're too honest sometimes, Sayori. It's a Ja poem, and that makes it feel extra special. You're so weird, Sayori. Anyway, let's see. I like happy poems. Well, wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way, down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Holy crap! Sarah, did you really write this? Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I... It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe it's because I'm used to being cheerful. I'm thinking too hard about it. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Berg. Is it that bad? There, I said it. Ugh, this wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. You're trying to impress me? Obviously, you think I'd let you join Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break. I'll tell you, you... Natsuki's face freezes like she just realized something. I have to use the bathroom. Red-faced Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. Hey, Ja. Did you just do something to Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? But why would you assume that, Monica? I just told her that... I see. You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day, too? Are you sure you're not cheating, Ja? What do you mean by that? I didn't understand Monica's joke at all. I guess the game is finding my random words leaning towards Natsuki. You're not thinking too hard about it, Ja. You need to be nicer to her. Hey! Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monica's hands. You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know. You have a bad habit of doing that. But Ja wrote this poem and we're supposed to share it with everyone, right? Okay, well, I think Ja is done sharing this poem with everyone. It's not like anyone would want to read this anyway. In fact, I'm just going to hold on to this. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks to spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm going to tell everyone. Not bad, right? It helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree, the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. So consider yourself lucky, okay? I respect you for trying different things, Ja. Sorry for being blunt, but you're overthinking this a little. Just because our styles are different doesn't mean I dislike your poems. In fact, if I tried to do something in your style, I'd probably do a terrible job. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? Sounds like you two have that in common. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? Do we have to do something for the... Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can... Whoops. Put together anything good in just a few days. We're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. Are you kidding me, Monica? There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. Careful, you're gonna poke her in the eye. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. No way. If you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Monica flips through her notebook to find the specific poem she has in mind for herself, then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire that Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. This one's called My Meadow. Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. Good job, Sayori. Even Ja liked it. Are you presenting a poem, Mel? There you go, Shiara. There's your fingers. Another for the count. Humph. Don't make me go before Ja. Might as well let Ja lower everyone's standards a little bit before I have to do it. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. This poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting? Anyway, the poem is called Jump. She huffs back to her seat. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. Hey, Sayori. I was thinking about something from earlier. So let's just say that one day Netsuki asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You kind of put me on the spot here. Would I walk with Netsuki? Well, I walk with Sayori all the time, so why not? I think I'd be afraid of what she'd do to me if I turned her down. Okay. Back to this. Papa. Milk. Time. Whirlwind. Explode. Sadness. Hope. Disoriented. I picked Bunny in a different one. Pleasure. Entropy. Hopeless. Incapable. Determination. Sensation. Alone. Inferno. Oh, here you go. Kitty. Agonizing. Lazy. I think I may have done that one before. Chocolate, always chocolate. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Yeah, sorry. How come I couldn't pick the word sneeze? Who would like that word? Nobody. Thank you, Mel. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Do you guys think that she's really playing piano, or is it just a cover? She's up to something. It's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people. Yeah, that was my question. What do you mean by you, of all people, to not like squid? Because it's right in your name. Monica. I guess I don't know Japanese enough. Maybe it must be a pun. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Thanks again. Sayori is sitting down at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over. Hey, Sayori. You're spacing out again. Is everything all right? Just feel like it feels like you're a little off. Maybe I should ask Monica if there's been anything off about Sayori lately. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. Have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? She seems a little downcast. Maybe there's something on her mind. Person of interest? You're so funny. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Hey, you. You're just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? Just been thinking about Sayori is all. Sayori? Thinking about her? She seems pretty down today. But she didn't want to admit it to me. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Probably Yuri. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. This one's alright. It doesn't blow me away, but there's nothing I really hate about it. Kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years, but today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought I had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap In a way, you thought I had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Oh, did I add an I? Whoops. Cookie smile. It could be a cupcake smile. How come she didn't bring any baked goods today? That makes sense. If I was going to add it once, at least I'm consistent. A consistent wrong person. Ja! This is wonderful. Her hands appear sweaty. Ja, during lunchtime I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say that I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with, or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face, or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day, you know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. I'm not a know-it-all, Ja. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. Beach again? Why do they keep writing about the same thing? A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chastically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in, or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my peace to erode at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to earth forevermore. It was her idea. Ah, poor Mel. I'll have to. We'll finish this day out, and then I'll call it. We may. We didn't really get to the meat of whatever it is that's supposed to be the compelling part about this game. So maybe we'll have to revisit it another night, I guess. Probably won't do it next week, just because I don't want to do the same thing back to back. But maybe in a few weeks. You probably shouldn't finish it on stream, but OMG, you aren't going to finish this on stream? Make up your mind. I didn't say I probably shouldn't finish it on stream. Or not intentionally, anyway. Oh, which make up? Okay, I thought you meant make up my mind on whether I'm going to stream it. Why do I have to make up my mind? See, I'm going to do what Monica says and just keep exploring and learning by trying new things. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders the earth, the lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift in the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill expressionless. But a hand catches me beneath the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look into her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything. But it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. Seems like everyone in the club prefers to write about things that are more sad than happy. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way and will make you want to continue improving. Hold on a second. Is it just me or did you say something strange just now? Something did sound a bit unusual. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. She wasn't feeling too well and went home early. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations. So, let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Challenge accepted. Good smile for accepting challenges. Yuri, you can you guys help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? You're the make banners. I love atmosphere. It just leaves you, Ja, the one who is truly useless. Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Ja to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. Well, in the interest of enraging Shiar, we cannot pick Natsuki or Yuri, so it's got to be Monica or Sayori. I think she was right. We haven't done anything with Monica yet, so I'm gonna go with Monica. Monica, you're the one who needs the least help of all of us. But John was the one who... That doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? This is great. This was the best choice. This was the best choice. I had played a dating sim before. I played all 3 Mass Effect games. So, there. And the Dragon Age games. So, are you going to do the right thing, President? Okay, I get it. It's technically most logical for Ja to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do. Wow. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. But Monica just said that Sayori was helping her. Do you really hate us that much? Oh man. That was good. Alright, so we just did something that Yuri liked, so I'm going to go back to Natsuki, I guess. Baking sounds like it could be fun. Oh, and we get cookies. So that would be great too. Or cupcakes, whatever we're making. Even though Yuri's being melodramatic, it's a little hard to not feel bad. She's still sulking. Natsuki starts pouting too. You need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. Monica and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Where are you going? We need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized you didn't even have a way to contact me. You're coming to my house? Like I could have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me. See you on Sunday. All right, we'll stop here since it's beginning of Sunday, and I know Mel needs to get to bed. Um, anyway, thanks for watching, everyone, and we will see you all next week. Shara's wincing. Good thing I just saved it crashed.